People were worried that this giant Cane Corso would harm our baby, but he started protecting our son even before he was born. People who saw Drax for the first time would stop and examine him closely because of his thick bones, large paws, and intense gaze. Even though he was only a few months old, he resembled a small bear. Many people thought that caring for a dog of this size would be very difficult. Drax was just 2 months old when he joined our family. He was very quiet. He calmly observed his surroundings, trying to learn everything carefully. Before long, we received news that would change our lives. We were going to have a baby. To be honest, we were a little worried about Drax. How would such a big dog react to the newborn baby? But we started getting the answer to that question sooner than we expected. As my pregnancy progressed, Drax developed an interesting habit. He would often come over to me and rest his head on my belly. He'd just stay there, motionless, for a long time. No one had taught him to do this. No one had asked him to do it. It was as if he were trying to get to know the new member of our family. We, too, tried to prepare him for the new routine during this time. We wanted him to get used to the sounds in the house, the daily routine, and people's movements. Because as he grew, his size would be the first thing to catch people's attention. We, however, wanted his personality to take center stage. Finally, the day we'd been eagerly awaiting arrived, and our son was born. On the first day, we wondered what Drax would do. He didn't run over, jump on him, or bark. He just stood quietly beside the crib. When our baby started crying, he'd lift his head. Once the house grew quiet again, he'd lie back down where he was. We soon realized that all our worries had been unfounded. As the months went by, the two of them began to grow up together. We set up a small play area in the living room. Every day, Drax would lie down just outside the fence and watch our son. One day, while they were playing together on the floor, he came over to us. Then he lay down on his back. I couldn't forget that brief moment for a long time. Drax had shown just how gentle he could be, despite all his strength. A while later, our son started crawling. Drax constantly followed him, staying a few steps behind. He did the same thing when he learned to walk. It made me so happy to see him always right behind my son. I knew he was safe. He kept up with his pace. He tried not to step on his toys. He rounded corners slowly. A 125-pound dog had learned to walk at the pace of a tiny child. On his birthday, we got our son a small ball pit. Drax got curious and hopped right in. The balls scattered everywhere. Some were even crushed under his weight. But neither of them seemed to mind. They played and had fun together for a long time. To this day, they still start their days together. While our son eats breakfast, Drax waits patiently by the door for him. In the evenings, when our son gets into bed, Drax lies down next to him. Drax immediately accepted our family's new member and took him under his wing. With the love and patience he showed, he earned our son's trust and became a hero in our eyes. If you've ever had a friend in your life who didn't need a single word to protect you, it'll be easier for you to imagine just how precious Drax is to our family. I think my son is very lucky to have a friend like this as he grows up. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow the stories of loving dogs like Drax.